second annual NIAD College Scholar Symposium at the Manhattan campus.
It is my pleasure to introduce you to this prestigious guest for this evening, Dr. Theodore Malik.
I'm going to make a little argument here for about 15 minutes. The really interesting part will be the panel discussion, and then I'm told we want to be very interactive. We want to involve you. So we make an argument that the market itself and competition degenerate when you don't base your economy, your economic life, and your corporate activity, the corporate culture, on what I call economic virtues. Now, what are the source? I teach MBA students at Yale now, so they're demanding. And they always ask me this question because they're not familiar with the word virtue, which is disturbing.
But they've asked me to do that. So, Dr. Anita Underwood, we're going to ask you to be the first to make some comments, please.
In today's culture, I think that we focus more on what people have to do and less concerned with how we do things. And part of being a virtuous organization and talking about spiritual capital talks about our compassion and working together. So I think it's something that we need to focus on. I think the challenge is how do we do it and how do we create cultural change?
There are not enough organizations today that are really walking the talk. I think there's an awful lot of organizations today that are talking this talk because it's the right thing to do and it's politically correct. But not enough of them are really walking the talk. And I think it goes to what Dr. Underwood just said, is how do we go about that implementation today? And how do companies really walk that talk and make it real?
We study American politics, but we analyze with the student in the different classes here in Manhattan, in Brooklyn. What we find constantly is that democracy in America has been captured by business interests. So I really do not find much virtue in the system. Dr. Malik has presented this substantially different model of leadership, not the model that we find everywhere. There may be more than exceptions, you said in your presentation.